Right, I have returned. So let's close down the 3DS there. Of course, by something else to drink, apparently what I meant was a small amount of chocolate whiskey. Not exactly much for hydration, that, but it's tasty. Alright, so you may recall that Horace is a game I streamed all of once in January, according to Steam. And yeah, it's occurred to me that I really need to start getting back to stuff from the backlog and start clearing them. Horace is certainly one. And at the very least, playing this means I get to use my fancy new controller a bit more. This may backfire on me horribly because maybe my fancy new controller isn't going to work very well. I guess that remains to be seen. I think I might need to turn it down too, because I'm pretty sure last time I streamed this, the audio was pretty loud. Yeah, so let's go about that low. Oh yes, I recall now. I have just gotten out of the basement after fighting some sort of nanomachine nonsense. I do not for the life of me remember how to play the game. There we go. What's that noise? Oh yeah, that's right. I can't touch water. It will kill me. I am a robot. Also, do I remember how to run? Can I run? Okay, yes, I can run. Alright. It operates under Mario rules. Didn't realize the whole house turned into a death trap while I was gone. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. I get the distinct feeling that I'm going to be, rather screwed over by the fact that I can't remember how to play the game. Because I'm pretty sure I have the ability to walk on the ceiling, but I can't remember how that's going to help me here. Let's backtrack. How do I get the trash? Maybe trying to play this one again is a bad idea. Considering how little I remember of how to play it. feel like I came out from this way, but I could be mistaken. Okay, the game has taken pity on me, apparently. This is the way I was supposed to go, I don't know. I think it might be, I don't remember this. In the words of the almighty Mandalorian, this is the way. I really should try to catch up with that,
back on the moving lift.
Oh, did you? Okay, yes, I did. But yeah, that does remind me. I actually do need to actually start watching The Mandalorian again. Because I think there's another season that I haven't seen, and there's a movie coming out, maybe? I think I got as far as season 2. Kind of fell off after the first couple episodes of the second season. I guess so. I feel like that's the case with a lot of the stuff Disney does these days. It starts off pretty good, and then after that it's kind of eh. I do remember I need to pick up all the trash in this game. This is very fucky. I don't know how I feel about this. It's very disorienting. Started the first season. Poor blimey trousers, empty 10 bins. I like that reference. My old man's a dustman. He wears a dustman's hat. He wears blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. Yeah, I can't remember when. Is that a bunch of roving boots? Anyway, I can't remember when I watched the first season of The Mandalorian. I think it might have been during COVID. Although it might have been the brief period I was unemployed just before COVID started, so...
My shoes struggled to grip the slippery wall. I'd need to keep jumping to climb it.
Fair enough. Before I go in there, though, let's see where the other door leads. Because I know there's another one over
here. The door was nailed shut,
nowhere.
And my fingers were too large to get a decent grip on the planks. I needed something like a crowbar.
No doubt I find one over here. Okay, so what's with the boots? The boots are deadly. That's what's with the boots. What am I supposed to do about this? And I guess. box is stuck to the ceiling? That's what I'm wondering, because I'm technically walking on the roof. God damn it. Alright. I do remember now that this game does apparently get incredibly tricky the further in you get, and again, it's not very helpful that it's been months since I last played it. I hate to see what my kill count is by the end of this. Or death count, I should say. And, well, I think it's over 60 now, because the game does keep track of it. Oh, boots! Boots, please. Just fallen. I could have just fallen and I would have been fine.
Knock, knock, chuckled Mr. Silton. It's all right, we'll claim it on the insurance as accidental damage. Get me a new TV as well. I explained to them that I had found some of the old man's home videos, and the contents had shocked me. The dirty old bugger, interrupted Mr. Silton. But I didn't know what he meant, so I continued explaining about the nanobots, and Mr. Silton said we needed to get our sharpest minds on the case. Not you dipshit, he barked at Mr. Preston, we need to rescue Heather and her mum. I wasn't sure what Mr. Silton meant by rescue, but I thought I would leave them to clear up. The weather felt cold and ominous as we made our way back outside. Before we meet the others, I need you to help me get my stolen van back, explained Mr. Silton. It's going to be dangerous, and we need someone dependable. The equipment was heavy, but I was happy to help pack the large boxes until Preston returned with what Mr. Silton called the mean machine.
Ah yes, the milk truck. So forgot that guy was wearing a Dead Kennedy shirt. All we are is dust and shadow. Quintus Horatius Flaccus. Chapter 5, Mr. Silton's Van. Dun dun.
Mr. Preston seemed even more anxious than usual.
So he needs to pee.
At first I thought he just needed to use a toilet. But Mr. Silton explained that their old gang members lived around here. Somehow the money went missing when we robbed that post office, he continued. For some reason they thought we'd taken it, but, as he put it, why would we live in such a dump if we had a load of money? Although this clarified things for me, it certainly didn't calm Mr. Preston, who suggested we gotta move on. Don't worry, we'll be a matter of minutes. We just need to send Mr. Chips up there to have a look, said Mr. Silton as he pointed to a window high up the building. Go on, he said with a smile. Off you go then.
Except they're just frozen in place. May as well pick up as much trash as I can, because I guess that's sort of my primary function. I get any sort of reward for doing it? Who knows? Oh man, suck at this. Yes, I do. Must control my jumps. I have these gravity-defying boots. $2.95, plate of shrimp. That's a good deal on a plate of shrimp, I presume. Not a fan of shrimp.
The man didn't look like a thief, but maybe his striped jumper was in the wash. Mr. Silton was certain he'd stolen the van though, so I watched for a moment. But then I heard Mr. Silton climbing up. I was going to speak, but Mr. Silton held a finger up to his lips. He looked incredibly serious for a moment. One swift movement, and we were inside.
Is that the crowbar I need later?
That I was to go one way while he went another. Why are you whispering? I asked him. Where are we going? Find the keys to my van, Robocop, said Mr. Silton through gritted teeth.
Is this Fatty? Head friend. Friend that is head. Probably easier if I came from this direction, but you know. What kind of horrific future is this where everything is a death trap? There's so many TV. This is just some guy's house.
Junk were all wired into the mains. I suppose it was a good deterrent against thieves.
I guess. Absolutely nothing about this seems like it's intentional, though. I'm just remembering last time I played this, I slam dunked Jesus. I'm not going to elaborate on that, it's just something that happened. That's more death traps. As is everything in this game. It's all garbage and death traps. Garbage, death traps, and dapper robots. I have died 73 times. Good to know.
Alice would have felt at home here, with all the huge piles of junk everywhere.
Including full cars, repeatedly, in the attics, or wherever we are. Skull. No doubt there's people who can zoom straight through this. I am not one of those people. Sometimes I'm good at platformers, other times not so much. Okay, I see what needs to be done here. Defying gravity. That's what needs to be done. I don't like this. How tiny. He's cut while you wait. Well,
I didn't know which key I should take, so I took all of them.
just about to say that. It's going to take us forever to figure out which one we need for his van, but the alternative is I take the wrong one and I have to come back. And I ain't gonna be having with that nonsense. I feel like that it technically counts as junk. Get that. Watch now, that one is the actual key. There we go. Dependencies.
I finally managed to collect all of the keys.
It's all my head friends, but I don't know all the keys.
As soon as I heard the gunshot, I knew I needed to go back and find Mr. Silton.
But head friend. I need to get head friend first. Then almost immediately lose him because of foolishness. Yeah, apparently being smushed is not something the head can help me with. Complete smushification is not anything I can heal from. Damn it! There. Trash can, how I feel about it. I do like the little detail that he pulls his tie out of his way when it's down in his face like that when you're upside down. This is a lovely put together game, as bizarre as it is. Speed, not haste. Cleared all the trash out of this area. Spot for a bicycle to be, just hanging from the ceiling like. That was almost a mistake. Perhaps this way. Maybe I haven't. Either that or it changed. Who can say?
The old man was pointing an even older gun right at Mr. Silton's face. But the man looked terrified when he saw me. I can still picture his hand shaking as he reloaded his ancient firearm. "This wasn't the plan," shouted Mr. Silton. "It's him or me. Let him have it."
Either not kill the boy then.
I didn't know what I was going to do when I caught the old man. But I knew I had to stop him. If someone dared hurt my friends, they would have to pay.
At this point, maybe I need to let him go? It's not like he's going to be hurting Silton anymore if he's just running away. What? What the f did I just do? Now we got a weird three-dimensional road. See, did I just evaporate a man? I wasn't expecting that to happen. I wasn't expecting this to get that bloody. And now weirdly three-dimensional road. Well, cool. Now I've murdered somebody. Thank you, silly robot game. Maybe I should just go back and play Tomodachi, yeah? But what happened specifically? I mean, did I use my trash evaporating powers on him? Is that what happened there?
I kept turning the events over in my mind. Could I have handled things differently? Could I save Mr. Silton without hurting that man?
He was running away, so the answer is yes.
Preston could see I was upset, and said music was a good alternative to facing up to problems. Come with me, he insisted. I'm going to teach you how to play drums. First, he said, just play the bass drum along with me. We'll see how good your timing is. Play the beat. Mr. Preston asked, were you happy with that, or would you like to try again?
Let's try again.
Play the beat. Mr. Preston asked, were you happy with that, or would you like to try again?
Well, let's do it.
Give each drum a few hits to get a feel for them, continued Mr. Preston.
Okay.
Watch me play the notes as they hit the dock, like this.
Okay. Now we have Drum Hero.
Now you try.
Attorney.
Mr. Preston asked, were you happy with that, or would...
Okay. I don't have any rhythm. This isn't going to work. Don't be a twat. Also, I was looking at it entirely wrong. I need to wait until... I thought I had to wait until it got down to the button. I hope this isn't required to continue playing the game, because... never was good at Guitar Hero. I missed 160 notes. Would you like to... Let's try it one more time, but only one more time. Only one more. I think I did better that time. I think we're good. Yeah, there we go. 21 missed notes is a hell of a lot better than 160. Okay, one more try. One more try to see if I can beat that score. And then I really am going to continue. this one's sick bass riff. Doing so good. Oh, I got so close too. I think I almost had all of it. Okay, I missed 7. So it's pretty much the same rating, but I did better. I think I'm good though. Okay, so I've gone ahead and melted a man and then learned how to play a sick drum beat.
Still pretty angry. He referred to the man as a word that wasn't in my dictionary file. It should have been between canny and cup. I reminded Mr. Silton about going to find the others now we had the van. But he said there was something even more important we had to do first. Mr. Silton explained that it was a good idea that Mr. Logan be released from prison early, and that this wouldn't involve a parole board, but might involve dynamite. Straight away I was apprehensive. I thought only bad people went to prison. I knew Mr. Logan was the guitarist in Mr. Silton's band, but why would we help a bad person? In the end, I think it's only Mrs. Silton's smile that convinced me to help. Mrs. Silton promised to have a present for us when we got back. She said she'd been saving her money from her decorating job. I didn't know what I would need money for, but then realized, if nothing else, new games consoles must be out. Be careful, said Mrs. Silton.
Shit's gotta be expensive in what appears to be a post-apocalypse.
Post offices, and don't get shot. In the dead of night, it was surprisingly easy to get close to the prison building. Mr. Silton said it was like the Death Star and had a weakness we could exploit. Although I seem to remember the robot getting shot when they did that in the film. But there was no time to worry as Mr. Silton pressed a walkie-talkie into my hand and said, "Good luck."
False friend and shadow attend only while the sun shines. Friends aren't always what they seem. I also like how there's a box full of Rita Hayworth posters. Am I gonna run into red in here? Yeah, no. That was too soon. Assuming I also have to avoid the spotlights. Good thing I came this way first, wouldn't have gotten very far otherwise. Was that timed? Was it timed and I didn't realize it? Must be. Well, I get a bit faster then, don't I?
It's obvious the security lights would set off an alarm.
Supposed to be going. Some kind of bazooka? What is this man holding?
I needed to find somewhere to hide, or the guards would kill me.
Presume I can't go over there. You can see me very much hating this area. I can Metal Gear Solid this bullshit. Nice. No touching the ice cream sandwich, apparently. Shame. Shame. Where I'm going. Not 100% sure what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'll, what I can, I guess.
Mr. Sultan, this was the switch that would open the laser door to Mr. Logan's cell block.
So, yeah, I gotta go back to where I came. Son of a bitch! You don't see nothing. Okay, so it could have just come and shut off the alarm anyway, but... It's going to be something of a nuisance getting out of this place, I can see that right now. I guess, and now I go to the other spot. Only thing is, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get over there. Unless I just straight up jump over this guy? I don't know. Oh, I can hide in the bushes. That's what I gotta do. Never mind. Pay no attention to the tiny robot man. Pay no attention to the floating robot head. Can't I just melt them like I can that scared old man? I feel so good about myself for doing that. Seem to have some sweet pool tables here, if nothing else. Don't like this! Ian? This is gonna be since it's all about pattern recognition. I'm not great at that. Get in the... Why would you not go in the thing? Okay, so I guess there was no point to this room other than clearing out more garbage. Seems to be my main purpose, doesn't it?
Mr. Silton seemed to think this would open the cell block door. Luckily, he was right.
That's cool. How do I get in there? Am I going this way, perhaps? You've gone off to buy some viewers, have you? Have you, gone off to buy some viewers, have you, Rolls? I see there was another bot there. If you gone to the viewer store, buy me something nice. Maybe like a nice mango or something. They sell those too, right? They sell viewers and fresh fruit. I'm admittedly somewhat lost. I'm not sure where I have to go. Cell block H is this way, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't been over here. Yeah, here we go.
Unsurprisingly, Mr. Logan's cell was locked, but thanks to my speedy brain, I was able to hack it in seconds. Mr. Logan was not pleased to see me. No one ever was. But I couldn't work out why. However, when I mentioned Mr. Silton, he soon cheered up. We quickly made our way outside. Although I wasn't sure about Mr. Logan's stealth techniques, they were quite different from mine. But someone must have noticed Mr. Logan was missing, as, with a bright flash, we were soon attacked. This still wasn't the plan, said Mr. Silton as he insisted he was okay, and that, no, I didn't need to clean up the trail of blood. He did however urge me to take care of the huge tank bearing down on us.
I love that he got shot again in the exact same spot. So the guy we broke out the clink kind of looks like a cross between one of the Ramones and Corpse Grinder. Corpse Grinder's actual, is it George something? I don't know. The guy from Cannibal Corpse.
Piled into the van. Mr. Logan and Mr. Preston took out large guns as Mr. Silton gave me some driving software. It basically explained that one foot pump made the van go, and the other one signaled Mr. Logan and Preston to fire their guns.
Okay. This isn't going to go well, I don't think. severely on fire, but we haven't blown up, so that's good. I also like how the software was apparently just the game pole position.
I hoped that all the bullets fired led to non-fatal wounds, but statistically that was incredibly unlikely. Strangely, I felt too excited and relieved to care. Mr. Silton winced as he clutched his bleeding shoulder and explained how you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. I think broken eggs meant dead people. Sometimes, he said, you have to do whatever it takes to survive, even if that means killing.
But not innocent people,
said Mr. Logan as he stared straight ahead. Eventually, I asked Mr. Logan what he had done to end up in prison, but he just continued staring out of the window. Mr. Preston smiled as he said, I suppose someone should explain. He told me when the war started, he and Mr. Silton had avoided conscription, but Mr. Logan was called up. His unit's first orders were to sweep through a huge urban area, killing anything that moved. The only trouble was, hundreds of refugees had recently taken shelter there. The generals knew that those people were there, said Mr. Preston, but they couldn't have cared less.
This isn't the time for another one of your conspiracy theories,
interrupted Mr. Silton. Although this obviously annoyed Mr. Preston, he continued explaining how Mr. Logan and another man deserted, and, after a poor attempt to hide in a wooden vaulting horse, the pair of them were caught at gunpoint on a train, whilst trying to speak rudimentary German. Mr. Logan guided us down a small side street as Mr. Preston complained that he needed the toilet. Mr. Silton asked why we were taking the scenic route while he was trying not to bleed to death. But Mr. Logan gave Mr. Silton a quick glance. You're fine, he said with the faintest of smiles. Soon the night sky was full of twinkling stars, and I was able to impress everyone with my navigation skills. The software was state-of-the-art, but I remember Heather telling me how the ancients had used the stars in much the same way. It always made me smile, thinking about the names she gave the constellations.
Finger salute, the demented horse.
It was the middle of the night by the time we got back, but Mrs. Silton was still up waiting for us. Really, again, in the same place, was all she said as she
assuming the new bullet knocked out the other
bullet wound.
Jesus.
Mr. Preston nearly knocked us over as he sprinted towards the bathroom. It appeared that his body had kept on making urine, even though it didn't have anywhere left to store it.
It's an interesting way to say his bladder exploded. School diversion, trust me I'm a celebrity, questions for money.
I asked Mr. Silton about Heather and the old lady, but he said he was just about to wash his hair. When I asked him again later, he said the main thing was that we'd got Logan and the van back, and couldn't the rest wait until I had cleaned up the band room for him. I didn't know what to say. Everything we had done, everything I had helped him with, I thought it was all to get everyone back together. But now I didn't know what to think. Before I could say anything, Mrs. Silton explained that it was okay if I only travelled on trains and was alone. I must have looked worried as Mrs. Silton smiled and continued, if you really want these idiots to go with you, they can disguise themselves and catch the next train after you. Mr. Silton was dismissive, and said I'd get nowhere without proper ID. They'll be stopping robots for even the tiniest of things, he said. And a robot passport costs a fortune these days. Well, said Mrs. Silton, it's a good job I've got this. Mr. Silton looked confused and asked where Mrs. Silton got the money. Sometimes, said Mrs. Silton, when God slams a door in your face and shoots you twice in the shoulder, he opens a window. Mrs. Silton explained how Preston had given her the extra money. He said there was good money to be made selling pills and powder to people that distracted them from the world being an absolute mess.
Bedtime,
said Mr. Logan as he carried his guitar into his room. Everyone else left one by one, leaving me stroking the dog.
That could easily be taken as a weird euphemism. Especially an odd thing for a robot to say. There he is, staying up at night, stroking the dog. Entering another weird flying dream state. You know how robots do. Ah! Didn't realize I could do a barrel roll if I went too fast. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that was.
I awoke to the sound of Mrs. Silton making herself some breakfast. It felt very early, but I suppose it was just that we had gotten so late. Mrs. Silton gulped down her coffee, and with a reassuring smile she said, "Let's do this." The pedestrian tunnel was far longer than I expected, but it was nice. It gave me a chance to chat with Mrs. Silton.
Register all robots. Rogue robots costly. Is that right, Captain Lou Albano? You gotta register all your robots, or you'll go to hell before you die. Please. What a weird picture to use for that.
She was from an upper-class family, and that her parents had nearly disowned her when she married Mr. Silton.
Okay, so we have Lou Albano, we have Bob Hoskins. We have this asshole.
But she said she really was happy being with her husband. And after all, as she put it, he did provide for her in this messed up world. However, I couldn't help but laugh when she said how much she liked Mr. Silton's band.
Now I need to go back and see if I picked up all that trash. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, fuck it, I did. Let's just carry on. And leave this heavily pregnant lady hanging.
Conversation onto the topic of the war. She explained she had been a nurse near some major combat, but she looked really sad, so I changed the subject. I asked her if the town was nice. Mrs. Silton smiled, and described it as a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Oh, that's the second Star Wars reference in less than half an hour. Clean the place up by throwing trash around.
Train tickets cost 1,000, so Mrs. Silton said I should trade in some of the things I'd cleaned so I could afford to travel. However, when we tried the door, it was apparent that the junkyard owner wouldn't be back for a while. So Mrs. Silton suggested I try to earn some money by other means. She said there were plenty of jobs in the town that a robot could do.
I mean, I am rather dapper. Somebody must be into that kind of thing, right? Tea room cafe. Most pricey. Cantina / public house. There's a robot. Wait a minute. It's the lads.
The rickety old door led into some kind of drinking establishment. But the bartender soon made it clear that, as he put it, they didn't serve my kind here, and that I would have to wait outside.
Or Star Wars. Love that they played the off-brand Mos Eisley Cantina music. The Ghost, Day Off. Dance Invader.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Oh damn, space area. Oibius. I just got an achievement for playing an arcade game. Problem is, I don't actually have any coins. Alright, I need to earn some money to play an arcade game. Absolute brick. Well, let's go see what that other place wants me to do in terms of Hope Wanted, I guess.
The largest of the old ladies explained the job to me. I would be drying plates. She explained that old people couldn't afford to retire anymore, so she and her friends had to take menial jobs. All of the old ladies would be throwing plates at me as quickly as they could. I just had to catch and dry them.
Whoa, 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 hold on a minute. These are the fucking Golden Girls. I'm gonna be working for the Golden Girls. Alright, there's worse things I could be doing, I guess. So many insane minigames in this game. I do love that it is rhythm-based, though. Even though I'm terrible at rhythm-based things. Fantastic at this. Shift complete. Apparently I made 777 pounds. Let's try one of the arcade games. this one? Enab Olympus. Maybe not that one. Let's play Hungry Ghost. Oh! It's the Ghostbusters! I have to fight the Ghostbusters! I've been slimed. The goal is I have to slime the entire area? I'm not sure. Am I missing a spot? What spot I could possibly be missing? So I have to go inside the area they're in. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know. Here it is. Let's go. Let's try one more. Let's try Dance Invader. Avenge the Fallen. Okay. Line Dance Apocalypse. Something tells me I'm not going to do well here. I'm not great at Space Invaders, so... Ah. If one of two, zombie apocalypse. It's Thriller! I was too busy grooving. I didn't pay attention. They move so much faster. Zombies, please. Could have done better. Let's try day off, and then I think I might actually have to stop for the night. Oh, this is Outrun. Is that fucking Kiryu? No, that's Scarface. Never mind. Yeah, because Beetlejuice is there too. Also, Max from Mad Max, Hulk Hogan. Okay, there we go. Oh, I get it. It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's what this is. This game is so fucking weird with all of its references and such. I like how I thought Tony Montana was Kiryu, though. It's because I'm too used to playing this game in Yakuza 0, that's why. Which again, I have to remind myself, the Switch 2 comes out next month, yes, but so does the Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, because that's a launch title for the system. Am I going to end up getting it? Maybe. Have I pre-ordered it? No. Am I kicking myself for not doing so? Maybe. Although most of the promotional material they have shown for the Yakuza 0 Director's Cut is the fact it's just the English voice cast. I can guarantee that the Japanese dub is still there, but I hope it's not just the English voice cast. So I'm sure they do a lovely job, but, like, especially Kuze. I'm not going to be able to picture Kuze as anything else. You know what? There's only really one more I haven't tried, so let's try this one before we stop. Okay. I'm gonna hate this. Run, motherfucker, run! Guess I'm not supposed to go too fast? I don't understand. I completely missed what I was supposed to do with this one. I skipped it. Get the pigeon! Get the pigeon! I did not do very well, but I got the top score on this machine. Good to know. Okay. I need to Junk here minus 80. Okay. Anyway. I think that's going to have to do for tonight. So if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you find folks to join me again next time, which might actually be tomorrow. Cross fingers. Knock on wood. I might be able to come back tomorrow, maybe drop in and see our friends in Tomodachi Life, and probably carry on with some more Legend and Dragoon. But until then, as always, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great night. So long for now.